Good morning, folks, or good afternoon. This is Mr. Spalding, and today we're looking at our book review assignment. Before we do that, though, a little aside here. An aside related to what we've just been studying. So, remember when we studied the scientific revolution of the 14th to 18th centuries? So, today's New York Times had publishes a daily briefing. You can subscribe to it for free. It comes to your email every morning. It's a little bit of an irritation sometimes, but today's daily briefing included this section on changing how the world does science. I thought it was really interesting because it relates directly to what we studied. Between the 14th and 18th centuries, there were changes in how science was done, changes that affect us today. What we see happening around us right now are some additional changes. These changes are perhaps not quite as big, but maybe they are. Maybe we'll look back, or your grandchildren, Lord willing, will look back on how science changed during this current pandemic. And you'll be able to say, yes, Sonny, this is how it was before your time. And you'll be able to refer to this, this event. So I thought you'd like to read about this. You can click on the links when you open the presentation. I would encourage you to do that. It's very interesting and not depressing like a lot of the news. So today, book review project. There are 4 parts to this project. Parts 1, 2, and 3 you probably have already done. Parts 1 and 2 we did last week and before our unexpected spring vacation. Part 3 you may have turned in last lesson, or you may still be working on it. Part 3 is going to be part of the 4th quarter grade. So if you haven't finished, don't sweat it. Do finish it when you can, and hopefully before next Wednesday. Part 4 is a connection to historical events, and I really like everybody to do this today. Even if you have not done parts 2 and 3, please do part 4 today. Part 4 is going to help you connect your book to historical events. You're going to do it this way, in 5 steps. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Part 4 has 5 steps, 4, 5, easy to remember. Huh? Joke? It's a joke, okay? You can laugh. So today we're going to work on steps 1 and 2 from part 4. Hopefully that's not confusing. So step 1, enter your book title, author, date, and where it came from on the spreadsheet. Some of you already did this. And step 2, brainstorm historical topics related to your book and identify at least 3 possible historical topics on the spreadsheet. Then write 1 to 3 sentences about why one of these topics might be related to your book. See the example on the next page. Now, parts 3, 4, and 5 we'll do next week, so don't worry about those. So, next page here. You'll open the spreadsheet. When you open this presentation, there are some links. You can open the spreadsheet using those links. I would encourage you to open the presentation so you can see these instructions and open the spreadsheet in another window. Then you can look at the instructions and look at the spreadsheet at the same time, or alternate between the two. So open the spreadsheet. Control F. That opens a little search window and you can search for your name. Just all you need to do is type in your first name. Number 3, enter book information. Some of you from A3 have already done this. You can look at theirs as an example. Step 4, brainstorm 3 or 4 possible historical topics related to your book. What kind of topics? Well, consider what we've studied this year. Is there anything that is somehow related to your book topic? Be creative. Next, choose one of the possible topics. So I gave you space for 4. You can, oh, I misnumbered them here. Whoops, I'll have to change that. So I give you space for 4. You don't have to do 4. You can do 3. So 3 or 4. Choose one of those and compose a 1 to 3 sentence statement about how the topic may be related to your book. Remember, think about what we've studied this year. You can also refer to your textbook table of contents or the index in your textbook or your notebook. Be creative. It doesn't have to be directly related. And then finally, step 6, help your classmates out. For the student immediately below you, make a topic suggestion. Include your first name after the suggestion. You can see my example that I did for Olivia Alas. She's the first one on our list. And you can use the same format. Again, be creative. And as always, class appropriate. If you have questions, you can put a question on this assignment in the comment box below, and then I can answer that for everybody. Or you can email or remind me. And enjoy the process. This is kind of fun because you get to connect your book to historical events. As always, take care of yourself, take care of your family and those around you, and do the best you can. I know these are challenging times, and I'm going to keep that into account as I look at your work. Kind of have fun with this. Have a great day.